The homemade Wonton wrappers have a better texture and an incomparable flavor than those you can buy. I like to make a large quantity and keep them in the freezer, so I always have some available to make Siu Mai, deep fried wontons, or wonton soup. Here are the ingredients for 32 wrappers. You can find this list and other recipes on my website, cookingwithmorgane.com. I dilute 1 teaspoon of salt in 60 milliliters of water. In a large mixing bowl, I put 300 grams of wheat flour. I make a hole in the flour. I put 2 eggs. I mix. I pour the salted water bit by bit and I mix every time. I do this until all the water is used. I knead all together until to get a dough. Then I knead it on the board for 5 minutes. I form a ball with the dough. I cover it completely with cling film. I let it rest for 1 hour in the fridge. After 1 hour, I knead it again for 5 minutes. I cut it in two. I sprinkle some tapioca starch on my worktop and on the dough. I spread the first half of the dough. I want to get a square about 30 centimeters side. I occasionally sprinkle some tapioca starch to facilitate the spreading of my dough. I sprinkle both sides of my dough. I fold the dough in two and I put it on a tray. I do the same with the other half of the dough. I cover them with cling film, then with a cloth. I let them rest for another hour in the fridge. After 1 hour, I take the first half of the dough. I spread it until getting a square of 40 centimeters side. I divide it into 16 squares of 10 centimeters. I sprinkle more starch before stacking the wrappers. I do the same with the other half of the dough. You can keep them for 2 days in the fridge or longer in the freezer. Thank you for watching and sharing my recipe. Rendez-vous in my next homemade dish video.